Unit 3 Fitness Test. What is a fitness test? Fitness tests, often referred to as fitness evaluations or fitness assessments, include a series of instruments that help to determine the health status and physical fitness of a person. There are endless number of possible tests and measurements that trainers and coaches may use to determine an individual's baseline fitness level. These tests are often the starting point for designing an appropriate exercise program. Why have a fitness test? To determine current health conditions, risks, or limitations, to assess current fitness level, to identify fitness goals, interests, and motivation for exercising, to identify appropriate training options, and to establish methods to track progress and evaluate program success. Common components of fitness tests include cardiovascular endurance. Cardiovascular endurance testing measures how efficiently the heart and lungs work together to supply oxygen and energy to the body during physical activity. Flexibility. Measuring the flexibility or range of motion in certain joints of the body is helpful in assessing muscle weakness, injury, and imbalances. Strength and muscular endurance. Muscular strength training measures the maximum amount of force a muscle group can exert at one time, and muscular endurance testing measures the length of time a muscular group can contract before it fatigues. Speed testing. And a medical history, which includes, before beginning a new exercise program, it's a good idea to review your medical history and, if necessary, get your doctor's okay to exercise, or at least understand your exercise limitations. Endurance tests include the Cooper test. The Cooper 12-minute run is a popular maximum running test of aerobic fitness in which participants try to cover as much distance as they can in 12 minutes. And the talk test, trying to run as much time as possible at an easy pace. The duration of this test will be 35 minutes, which will mark the best mark as well. Strength tests. Overhead 2-kilo medicine ball throw. This test measures upper body strength and explosive power. The subject stands at a line with the feet side by side and slightly apart, and facing the direction to which the ball is to be thrown. The ball is held with the hands on the side and slightly behind the center. The throwing action is similar to that used for a soccer, football sideline throwing. The subject is not permitted to step forward over the line after throwing or jumping before or after the throw. Standing long jump test. It is used to measure the explosive leg power. The standing long jump was also once an event at the Olympic Games. The athlete stands behind a line marked on the ground with feet slightly apart. A 2-foot takeoff and landing is used, with swinging of the arms and bending of the knees to provide forward drive. The subject attempts to jump as far as possible, landing on both feet without falling backwards. 30-second sit-ups. This test measures the strength and endurance of the abdominal and hip flexor muscles. The aim of this test is to perform as many sit-ups as you can in 30 seconds. Lie on the mat with the knees bent at right angles with the feet flat on the floor. Clap hands with your partner and return your back to touch the floor. Flexibility. Sit and reach. The sit and reach test is a common measure of flexibility and measures the flexibility of the lower back and hamstring muscles. This test involves sitting on the floor with legs stretched out straight ahead. Shoes should be removed. The soles of the feet are placed flat against the box. Both knees should be locked. The tester may assist by holding them down. With the palms facing down and the hands on top of each other or side by side, the subject push a videotape along the measuring line as far as possible. Speed test. 30-meter maximum speed. The purpose of this test is to determine acceleration and maximum running speed. The test involves running a single maximum sprint over 30 meters with time recorded. The time is recorded to the nearest 2 decimal places. The timing starts from the first movement, if using a stopwatch, and finishes when the first foot crosses the finish line. Continue running hard through the finish line.